said after the last game that you guys were going to take the 10 days and look at what you could do offensively to get things going. What did you see, and what came to your mind to how you guys could improve?
I think for us, we've been allowing too many threes. I think we're doing some things trying to combat. We know that we're playing a good three-point shooting team, an excellent three-point shooting team. And I thought we did our coverages when we were aggressive in our pick and rolls. That really wasn't what pulled triggers for us. It was just other principal mistakes that we made, whether we screwed up a switch or something that we were supposed to do, and that pulled the trigger. And those guys made us pay every time that we did. There were some things in transition. There was some, in that spurt that happened, there were some missed calls. I mean, I thought we got some moving screens that didn't get called that pulled some triggers for us that allowed them to get some separation. But again, those are things that happen during the course of a game. Unfortunately, they're going against us right now. So I think those type of things balance out over the course of the year. But the positives were we took really good care of the ball, better than we had all year. Our rebounding percentage of defensive rebounds was the best that we've had all year. So we did some good things in those games, in that particular game. But we found some things that we can improve on. Still bringing our pressure in certain situations, but trying to not overhelp so much, so we can stay out to shooters and not pull those triggers and allow teams to get as many threes as, I think they shot 37 threes. That's a lot of threes to even allow. They made 17 of them, but we were really good in a lot of areas, but not so good in defending the three, and we got to get better at that.
Is the starting lineup? I mean, you've had the same one for however many games. Is that something you want to stick with? Are you considering lineup changes, or what do you think?
Yeah, I am going to change the lineup a little bit. This next coming game. Just again, we got 9 games, and obviously some guys aren't playing as well as we feel like they're capable of. But so it's just an opportunity to give some other guys. But more so than anything, I think as Rodney starts to get closer, hopefully he gets the chance to play a little bit on Saturday. But I think that's the important thing to know, that we want to get those other guys that have been in the starting lineup comfortable with that second group now, because when he gets here, he's in there. So what I'm saying. So, he just brings a different dynamic, and it allows Scotty to be more of an off guard, which I think best suits how he can help our overall. Just our aggressiveness and our approach in transition. I think we've been getting a good job of getting steals, but it hadn't been paying off in transition points. So I want to try to, now we got Rodney and we can get Scotty on some of those hitter heads and have an opportunity to make some plays up the floor. I think that's going to be beneficial to us as well.
The guys seem refreshed this week, having a little bit of time off?
Yeah, they did. I think we just took some time off. It's been a tough week. I lost my oldest brother after the SMU game, so it was kind of a tough week from there. But I was able to get home this past weekend with my family a little bit. Everybody got to decompress and clear their heads, and again, more importantly, was able to watch, see some things on tape that we get better at. That's the most exciting part for me, that we're figuring things out that is going to help us against teams in our league. And that's what these non-conference games are for. Yes, we love to win them all. We're not happy about, even though that we understand that there's growth and disappointments in the last 3 outings. The good thing about it is we're learning some things about ourselves, and we're getting better for the long run. And I think that'll be really, really good for us down the line.
A lot of games are getting canceled right now. How do you feel about where you guys are at in terms of Hawaii and actually getting that tournament in? And do you have a contingency plan if that were to get canceled?
Yeah, it's disappointing. We thought we were past that. Obviously, this Omicron variant has come and kind of threw a little monkey wrench in things. There's a lot of cancellations across the country, and it's just some things that we can't control. The only thing that we can do, we're being a little bit more adamant about, washing our hands, sanitizing whenever we're meeting, having guys wear masks, taking all the precautionary things that we can do. I think our administration has, taken a maybe not a popular stance, but the right stance and making sure that, vaccinations and everything is in place and to try to keep us safe so that we can play our games, because the rule came down from the SEC. If you're not able to play because of not having enough players, that's a forfeit. So, so those are losses that you don't want on your record for, not playing. We want to play the games. So, but it's unfortunate for the game itself. But preferably we can get through it. Try to keep all of our teams as safe as possible. Right now, I hadn't heard of any SEC teams having any issues. So hopefully we can just deal with any issues as they come up. But the good thing about it, I don't think guys are getting really sick. All of our guys are vaccinated, and from all of the early signs is people who are vaccinated, they're not having real issues if they're able to if they happen to acquire it again. So hopefully we can stay in that lane. Okay. All right, no doubt, man.
10 days, I think, since the last game. What have you guys been talking about in terms of how to get the offense going?
Just like we've been talking about, just making shots, getting a better rhythm. We've been putting in some plays to give us more movement. We got stagnant at times throughout the last 3 games, really. Just getting more movement on the ball, just getting people in the right places, and getting open shots.
Do you think maybe the shortcomings so far, do you think they're all fixable? Like, and how fixable?
Oh, definitely. I think everything's fixable. We're definitely a better team than the numbers are showing right now. We have better players than the numbers are showing right now. So everything is fixable. It's really just being stagnant on offense, letting it stick. That's all correctable areas. We had 3 assists like the last game. Scotty averaged that by himself last year. So everything's fixable.
You guys feel refreshed having this little break off?
Yeah, for sure. People are getting done with their finals. It's a stressful time. It's dealing with school and stuff like that. Everybody's free right now. Just getting in the gym a lot more, getting the individual working, getting a lot of shots up. So it's been good for us.
I know you got Austin Peay Saturday, but after that, going to Hawaii. Thoughts on going out there?
It's going to be fun. I've never been out there. I know some of the guys. I haven't been out there, and also a lot of our families are going too. So it's going to be good spending Christmas with them and just enjoying Hawaii, some good weather.
Anything specific you guys have been working on this past week in terms of offensively, defensively, anything specific?
I think just overall confidence and morale, honestly. Like I said, guys been getting a lot of individual work now because they're done with school. So just getting that confidence back, getting that groove back, I know it's been helpful for me just be getting in the gym for myself. I haven't played well yet. So I think I can speak for everybody when I say just getting that confidence back, and that's been the biggest thing.
Coach Stack had said that Rodney probably could play tomorrow or on Saturday, but they don't know whether he's going to or not. So how's he looking in practice? Because it sounds like he's been back for a while.
Yeah, he's been looking good. He looks like his old self. He doesn't really look like he missed a beat. We really can't wait to get him back on the court. He's a leader for us. He brings a great defensive presence, and he has shot-making ability. So he's going to be huge for us. Thanks. Yeah,